One thing I asked Abner earlier, and I don't know if you probably remember this. A lot of people don't. There was a point where you guys wanted to fight each other, and you guys couldn't, and you guys wanted to fight without the headgear, and you guys would go. Do you still remember that, Mike? I know you're bigger than him now, but do you still remember going through all that?
Yeah, I was a little over 2 years ago, probably. It started with an interview that he gave an answer. Someone asked him, if he would like to fight me or something. He said, of course, I would want to fight him, whatever. Somehow it turned into, I want to fight Mikey or Donaire. Yeah. But the companies were not fighting each other. They were not working together. So I replied, you can't get those fights. You can't do that unless you jump ship over to Top Rank. If not, then why even talk? That's why, like me right now, I don't like to talk about who I want to fight. People ask me about Danny or Broner or Crawford or Matisse or whoever. I can't talk about that. I can't say I want to fight these guys because I know companies ain't working together. Mm-hmm. So why would I ask for fights or opponents that I know ain't never going to happen? So when Mares said that, I said, well, if you really, really want to know what, who the better fighter is, then just come to the gym. We'll close the doors, have some small gloves and no headgear, and we'll figure out who the best fighter is, because that's the only way you're gonna find out. Yeah. It's never gonna happen in a real event because companies were not working together.
You guys are serious though. I mean, you guys literally wanted to do it, right?
If he was saying things like that, then I'm not gonna just stay quiet either. Yeah. Just like when Gamboa kept talking about me not fighting. Bro, here's the address. We don't need a promoter. We don't need an event. Come to the address. Come to the gym. We'll handle it ourselves. And now I'm serious. We could still do that. Obviously it's a business and that's what they wanted. They wanted to get paid. Mm-hmm. Well, if you want to get paid, there's negotiations, there's management, there's promoters that get involved. If it's up to the fighters fight, right away. They'll fight anybody, but it doesn't work like that. So when Gamboa said that, you think I'm hiding? Well, here's the address. Come look for me. You really want me that much? Well, come here. Same thing with Abner. We said the same thing. You really wanted that bad? Well, here it is. Never happened. No sparring session never happened. Nothing like that happened. And but at the time, like I said, I wasn't gonna be quiet about it either. And it's not that he wanted that anyways. It was just somebody asked him a question and he answers, yeah, I'll fight him. He asked me one time, if I would fight Nonito. I said, look, it's never gonna happen. In order for that to happen, there's got to be a lot of things put in motion for us to be able to fight each other. One, he would have to leave my brother. Two, our manager would have to agree to fight each other. The promoter would have to want it. The HBO, the network, would have to agree that that's the fight that they want. And we have to agree on the price. So there's a lot of things. And he says, well, putting all that aside, would you fight him? I'm like, of course I would fight him. We would fight anybody. A fighter ain't afraid to fight. What does he do? He goes and blasts, Mikey wants Donaire. I never said that. That's not what we did. Something similar to that is what happened with Abner. They asked him a question, a fighter's gonna say yes, and they go out and say, you know what? He wants to fight him. It's the way it is.